My name is George Granger. I came to Johnson City in 1961 to teach at ETSU, the College of Business. I was born and raised in Michigan on a big farm. I went to a one-room country school. During the 9 years that I was there, the largest enrollment we had in the entire school was 13. I repeated the third grade, for example, 3 times. I had finished all the work shortly after Thanksgiving, and my teacher got another set of books from another teacher, and I finished those. But shortly after Christmas, she got a third set, and I finished those by the time school was out. Did very well in high school. Made the baseball team my freshman year, and made the football team my junior year. I went to Michigan in the fall of '46. My first year in college, I made a big success of it. I majored in girls the first semester. I majored in baseball the second semester and did real well in both. So on January the 8th of '51, I joined the Air Force. I'm very fortunate. I had the highest test scores of anyone that joined the Air Force in January of '51. And I and 15 others were handpicked to enter the space program. And I became a rocket technician. And we 16 were selected to work with Martin Marietta engineers, and they showed us how to assemble it and to eventually put it in the air. And they wanted 16 men that were trainable. And my job was to install that rocket booster. So after everything was done, well, then I went out and wired the thing up and so forth. So after those 4 years, I went to Michigan State and graduated with a major in economics at accounting, and went to work for Mutual Benefit Life Insurance Company. Then I came back and got my master's degree, went to the University of Pennsylvania, and got a doctorate degree in economics and finance. We had 5 children. Those 5 children all started in the first grade at University High. They all 5 are college graduates. All 5 graduated first in their class for their major. They've done well. In more recent years, I've become very interested in supporting or sponsoring children abroad. I have 11 of them. They've on 3 different continents. And I write to them regularly. Every month I write to them, and I get 4 or 5 letters a year back from them. My dad was a pretty good fellow, and one time I showed some sheep at the International Livestock Show in Chicago, and I took 3rd place. And my dad told everybody about my taking 3rd place at that livestock show. He drove all the way to Chicago, 200 miles to see it. He didn't tell anybody that in my category there were only 3 entrants. Didn't tell anybody. And he and another man owned a hunting lodge in the northern part of the lower peninsula of Michigan, and we always went deer hunting. Wasn't that much of a fisherman. My brother was a fisherman, and so he would fish in the summertime, and I'd do the Sunday chores. In the wintertime, I would hunt, and he would do the Sunday chores. Anyway, I stayed busy. I've had a good life. I've had I went from a one-room country school to graduating from an Ivy League school to being in the space program. I've had a good life.